I'm headed over to the presidential tracks. This is on the east end of Ventura. I'm currently on Kimball, and actually to my left is the Ventura Community Park, or as we call it, the Kimball Park. They have a competition-size swimming pool there. They have a kids' water playground, kind of a very tiny, light version of Raging Waters, for example. My boys love it, and they actually just opened um, recreational swim or open swim. Typically opens up in the middle of May and it will run through the end of summer. They also have a 2 mile walking, running, jogging path around the park. There's public restrooms. It's a pretty nice place. Now we're headed up Kimball up to Foothill. We're headed north, and the city of Ventura is actually working on replacing a water supply line here on the east end along Foothill Road and coming down Kimball a little bit as well. It's supposed to improve our water quality here on the east end. They have the roads torn up right now. It's making it a little less convenient to get around on this part of town, but it should be done by the end of summer. And if they can actually deliver on better water quality, then I would say that it's worth it. The East End is not known for being super convenient in terms of shopping, grocery stores specifically. We normally have to head a little bit further to the west in order to access a lot of that stuff. You know, it's one of the prices that we pay for being on the East End. We typically have more sunshine over here, so there's a little bit of a trade-off. My favorite local coffee shop is over on this side of town, or at least their original location, and it's Simone's Coffee. Shout out to them. It's in this little shopping center here on the right. Great place to go meet with clients. I like to meet with my brother there too occasionally. Now, the presidential tracks, they're named that because all the streets have names of former presidents. And specifically within the presidential tracks are the presidential estates. We don't have a ton of executive style homing. That didn't make sense. Executive style homes. What I mean by that is, generally 3,000 plus square feet, 4 to 5 bedrooms, big lots, big yards. This is the closest that we're going to get to executive style housing in Ventura, the presidential estates. But even then, a lot of the homes don't really qualify because they're on such small lots with small backyards. So it's kind of a bummer. It's something that we need here in town. We need more of all types of housing, really. We need affordable, entry level, mid tier, luxury, executive. We need more housing because there's more people that want to live here than there are supply of homes available. Okay, you can see some of the roadwork signs up here right next to Juana Maria Park. This park is actually fantastic. My kids call it the dinosaur park because they have these big concrete dinosaur fossils in the sandbox that they love to go and dig around for. Okay, let's get over here into the presidential estates. We're not going to see that home there on the left, although that home specifically has a fantastic backyard. It's a corner lot. So it's got a much larger backyard and it's pretty flat and usable, which is special. We're going to cruise up here to Roosevelt, though, right at the very end. Now, this home backs up to Foothill Road. Foothill, you're going to have a little bit of road noise, so it's not ideal per se, but it's also not the end of the world. Just something you should be aware of. I'm working with a buyer right now that has to have just quiet, 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 quiet at their home, and so this home would not check their box. I haven't even bothered to put it in front of them because I know that it would not work for them. Okay, we're right at the very end here, this white exterior with the red brick. Let's go in there and we're going to check it out. 424 Roosevelt Court is asking $1,450,000. This 5-bedroom, 4-bath home has a great double height entry as soon as you come in through that front door. And just off of that, is your family room. Now, everything in this home is staging. So this pool table, the table and chairs, the sofa, everything, this is all staged. And I kind of like how they've set this up. I feel like when I am talking to home sellers, they normally have this family room up front and it just has the really nice furniture, but it doesn't get used much. I can see, if you put a pool table in there or some games, it would get used a little more frequently. Okay, dining room with a slider out to the backyard and your kitchen. It's a nice kitchen. You have stainless steel appliances. Maybe you would update the countertops or paint the cabinet. I mean, you could do a million things in this home, but really this is kind of turnkey and ready to be lived in. I do like the oversized walk-in pantry here. This is great. If you are a Costco shopper like me, the more space, the better. It kind of turns to the right there underneath the stairs. So you can put your big packet of toilet paper rolls or whatever you want in there. Okay, living room, which it does connect and opens up to that kitchen space. Nice oversized sofa, just kind of showing you how big of a room this is with the fireplace. Here's a fun fact, even that television above the fireplace, yeah, that's staging. That's not a real TV. They do have staging televisions. Okay, so I mentioned 5 bedrooms, one of which is here on the first floor. You're taking a look at it right now, and it is adjacent to your guest bath. This is a full guest bath. What would you use this downstairs bedroom for? Would it be a guest room? Would it be an office? Maybe it'd be a home gym. I don't know. Are you super fancy and you have a live-in nanny? I don't know. Maybe you put them in there. Anyways, laundry room, which you do access the garage through here. Side by side washer and dryer, which was great. 3-car garage here in this garage. Again, these executive style homes, they're more likely to have the 3-car garage. 3-car garages are very rare in the city of Ventura. Quick note on that sink that was in the laundry room. Just let me know in the comments. Do you use the sink that's in your laundry room? Do you wish you had a sink in your laundry room? What would you use a sink in your laundry room for? I don't have one in mine. I have a laundry room, but I don't have a sink in there, and I don't ever find myself needing one. Just curious. Anyways, let's go check out the other secondary bedrooms first. This is kind of a Jack and Jill setup here. The 2 rooms on this side of the house share a bathroom in the middle, which I will show you just in a moment. Now, I do want to have you kind of check out what's going on outside this window. So this home, as I mentioned, backs up to Foothill, and it's kind of right at the corner of Foothill and Kimball. So that is a busier corner. You're going to have more traffic and a little bit more road noise. Something to be aware of. For some people, they don't care. They're going to fall in love with the house and great, they're happy. And some people would say, I want it to be a little bit more quiet. Totally up to you. Okay, let's go check out this bedroom here. I did skip over a hall bath, so this bedroom does not have an attached bath, but it would use the hall bath that's up here. Again, a little bit of the view and what's going on outside there. And a little peek downstairs towards the front door. Love the double height entry. It's grand. It's so grand. Okay, here is the master bedroom. Nice vaulted ceiling. Again, the scale in this home is wonderful. I personally, big fan. I like big ceilings, but be aware. I mean, it does mean that your utility bills are going to be a little bit higher because there's more air that you have to heat or cool depending on what the season is. Attached master bath. I love the double vanity there. The separate tub and shower. I'm seeing a lot of people actually pull the tubs from their masters and just make a massive whopping shower. It's kind of a cool look if it's done right. Little door on the water closet. I've said this before in previous videos. Very important, in my opinion at least, in a nice, generously sized walk-in closet that's finished. I mean, just bring your clothes and start hanging them up because that closet was wonderful. Okay, we're gonna go cruise downstairs. Reminder, this home is 3,277 square feet, and the lot size is 7,400 square feet. Now we're gonna go cruise back here, and really soon here you're gonna see Kelly pop out. There she is. Hey Kelly. Didn't mean to surprise you. Maybe over here you put your grilling center, kind of off of the dining room or off of the kitchen, and build something out, whatever makes you happy. The side yards are actually pretty decent too. Overall, I'm a big fan of the floor plan of this home. It's got great scale, great flow to it. There's plenty of room if you've got a big family or maybe you're multi-generational to really spread out and not feel like you're on top of each other. That was a cool house with a few tweaks and a few little changes. It could be something really special. This is the Cherry Tract technically, because it was built by Cherry Construction. And I have sold a few Cherry Construction homes before, and generally speaking, they are pretty darn clean in terms of inspections and build quality. They're fun to have in escrow. They're fun to sell because they're just quality homes, and they have stood the test of time. One final thing I want to point out is there is a 200-ish acre farm that is just west of here, just on the other side of this little trail. That's where it begins. And it's owned by a local citrus packing company called Limonera. And Limonera has been around for over 100 years. I think it's close to 150. Anyways, they would like to develop that and turn it into housing. Now, that land is protected by SOAR, a local ordinance which stands for Save Open Space and Agricultural Resources, which means that they will not be able to build homes there unless they have a vote of the people approving them or allowing them to do so. They are going to try to make that happen, it sounds like. So that could be something in the future you'd want to be aware of, because that would be a lot of homes springing up directly next door to this neighborhood, which would change certain things about living here, like congestion and density, etc. Anyways, if that house looked interesting to you, you want to take a tour in person, give me a shout. Would love to help you out. All of my contact information is down below in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend.